they want you in the range of is like 170. But I'm good. I think once I get to 180 and I'm able to maintain it, I think that that'll be the perfect weight for me. Also, here's my scar. Hey y'all, this is Lou Regardless. How y'all doing today? Woo woo woo. Anyway, so I'm here today because I'm working on a video that I want to put out about Ozempic. Now, I've heard good reviews, I've heard bad reviews, and I'm just not, the bad reviews are really weird to me. And so in my mind, this is how I think. I've been battling my weight for a long time. Not all my life, but pretty much all my life. I've never been super thin. I've always had extra pounds on me. So I've never been like, oh. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was like size 8'10" in high school and stuff. But while I was at 8'10", which is a normal size, I guess that was a normal size for an adult. Because all my friends and stuff was, what, 6, 8, whatever them other sizes is, I don't know nothing about. I jumped up real quick. So I was still cute. Don't get it twisted. I just was a thick cute. So most of the time I was ran somewhere around a 10, 12. And when I graduated from high school, I was about a 12. And believe me, I was bordering. Now, I've also always had big breasts. Now, I do cover it up. I do try to hide it. So that has always been something that has bothered me, and it has gotten to me. Ever since I was in about 3rd grade, I remember having the biggest breast in class as far as the girls. And boys would tease me, pull my bra strap, and all kinds of stuff. So I have been battling back pain for years. I mean, where they've been upping the doses of medicines I've been on, where I be glassy-eyed, I'm tired, I'm sleepy all the time, all kinds of stuff. You know, it's not cool when you don't have total control of everything that you want to, of what you want to present yourself as. And also, how do I say it? Also, I wake up in so much pain some days, I'm crying. I roll up and I'm trying to stretch my body just as much as I possibly can. I'm doing everything I can. So, and I've thought about a breast reduction. My little sister had a breast reduction, and hers grew back. She had another breast reduction, and they grew back. But that was before she had kids. She got a breast reduction young, and she was still in high school. So, whatever. I can't, that's probably the reason that it was. She was still growing. But the second one, I don't know what happened. Anyway, that's not my business to tell or talk about. Now, for me, I've never had one. I've thought about it. I just never, I don't know, until recently, surgery just really wasn't an option. Whenever I thought about surgery, I always just didn't really think I could afford it. Didn't know if I wanted to afford it. Don't get me wrong. Of course, I've always had insurance, so I can get somebody to, I can, I'm only going to be paying the copay, as long as it's covered by your insurance. So my main insurance, which is through my employer, doesn't cover breast reductions. Luckily, I do have a secondary insurance, which is through my tribe, and they do. So I'm waiting for that paperwork. But I did finally get scheduled for a breast reduction on the 26th of next month. So follow me for that journey. Also, you guys, please, 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 like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe, y'all. I'm working hard on it. These videos is not easy to make. You know, you look at those content creators and think, I can do that. And I can. But it's a lot of work. You're sitting in front of the computer hours trying to edit that mess. And make sure that you don't say the wrong thing in front of the camera. Because you know how we is. We're going to talk it out. But anyway, I came on here to say that I'm happy and blessed that I got my surgery date. It's going to be on the 26th of September. And the reason being, I was able to get that soon because if you have followed me, if you have watched my journey so far, I had a peniculectomy. I put it up here somewhere. January 31st. So that's still this same year. And that's really why I want to get my breast reduction done, because my copay is paid. So, because I was losing weight. And so the whole purpose of this whole process, well, there's a couple purposes. So, a couple years ago, right before COVID, I found out I had diabetes. It took me about 6 months, and I lost, I want to say about 50 pounds. I didn't measure it. I just was trying hard to just do right and be good. And I did try to intermittent fast, and I didn't really exercise a whole lot. But I did get the weight down, and I got my numbers right. So my numbers have been good. I have not had to take really any diabetes medicine in, it's been almost 2 years now. So, in January, it'll probably be 2 years. So, what's helping me with that? I'm not gonna give Ozempic all the credit, because I have been busting my ass. You guys see me in the gym. You guys see me working hard. Whether I'm doing the best workout in the world or I'm just looking crazy, I don't care. I'm in there, I'm moving my body, and I'm going. And so that's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, I want to work out. I want to be healthy. I'm doing good. And I just want to continue to lose weight. I've never tried this hard. I've always been able to lose weight, and I always can get back, which to me is a good size. I can always get back to a size 12. Sometimes it takes me a little longer than others, especially this time because I was a lot overweight. So I found an old journal. Damn, where's that thing at? Hold on just a second. I think it's in this one. I did my measurements right after my surgery, and I have those here, so I do want to recheck I haven't measured myself in a long time. But I found a weight. I want to find it because I don't want to be off. I really want to start doing better with keeping up with that. Call me back. This is so crazy. I had it written down and I just found it, and I said, I'm going to keep this so I can use it. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry I can't find it. I will look for it before I finish doing this and let you guys know what that size was, or what that weight was. But anyway, so my whole point of saying that is I'm not really good with keeping up with the what's it called? When I try to lose weight, I just want to lose weight. I don't want to be tracking it and all that, because then it makes you get on the scale too much. It makes you feel like you have to keep looking at the scale all the time. And for me, I just want to work on losing weight and just be happy when I see the number later. But then I don't write it down. So I can't remember what the weight was, but it was on February of 2022. I do remember that. I don't remember the exact date, but that was it. And today is August of 2023. So I thought it would be a great time to show the to show the difference. I thought this was going to be all about Ozempic, but I'm just really talking about everything, my penniculectomy, how that's been going, my journey, my workout journey, my weight loss journey, my new journey coming up on my breast reduction, just everything that is Lou regardless. So one of the biggest things that I had that was really, really hurtful for me is people look at you, and although you're smiling, it does not mean you're okay. I try my best to be a happy individual. I like to smile. I like to be friendly. I like to act like I don't have a care in the world. But of course I do. I'm normal. I'm everybody else, just like everybody else. I got bills. I got shit I gotta do, and it's a lot. I just don't want to put that on people. You know how some people just complain all the time. Oh, this is going on. This is going on. You'll never hear my complaints. You'll only hear the good parts. Just because I don't want to put any burden on anybody else, why would I? And when somebody is always constantly complaining, who wants to be around that person? Oh yeah, I ain't going over there. She always begging. I don't want to go over there. She always complaining. I don't want to go over there. She always, always whatever. And I just don't want to be that person. So instead, I just keep stuff to myself. Unfortunately, that's not always the best move, because then other people think of things differently than, how do I say? People think of things differently than the way they really are. Everybody knows I've been dealing with back pain for the longest. Everybody knows I go to the chiropractor. I've been going to the chiropractor for the last 4 years, weekly. It ain't no joke. I just, when I tell you, my back is toe up, my shoulders is toe up, my neck is toe up. It's painful. So when I talk about a breast reduction to my friends, unfortunately, I like I said, I try to think positive, and I go, oh, it's time for me to finally get my breast reduction, yay! And they're like, are you sure you want to do that? Da-da-da. And just because I lost a lot of weight doesn't mean I still don't need this breast reduction. And so they're like, are you sure you want to do that? You don't even look that big. You don't live in this body. You don't know the pain I'm in. You don't know how much this really hurts me. And for me, I really just don't burden people like that. The only people who know about that pain, have seen me in that pain, is somebody who's been with me, or my child, or my mama. I guess my brother too. But my family, basically. And when I'm in that pain, I ain't gonna lie to you. You guys haven't seen me in, a week? I haven't posted anything. I haven't edited anything. I got plenty of shit I need to edit. I'm gonna work on that, don't worry. But I still want to be up to date. So I'm gonna go ahead and edit this first, and then I'll do up to date back.
up to date back so that I can get that info or that stuff off of my camera. But I don't want to lose all that footage. I got good footage, so no, I don't. But nobody understands the pain that I'm actually in. Nobody really realizes what I'm going through. And nobody realizes that once I get this breast reduction, I pray I'm going to feel at least 60 to 70% better. And so, but when I talk, maybe I talk too nice. Maybe I say, you know, hey, it's going to help my back. It's going to help me. I'm finally going to have some perky girls. And I don't know if it's that they're going to be perky or if it's that they're going to be sitting up and cute while I'm 52. How they motherfuckers said that? Ah! Because I am excited for that. Shouldn't I be? I mean, gosh, I've been dealing with the freaking pain forever. So why wouldn't I be happy that they're going to be smaller? They're going to be lifted. I'm going to feel better. They're going to look better. I'm going to look better. That's why I'm working out. That's the whole point of this whole journey. Like this, I guess you can kind of tell. But look, I tell you, I wear a size H. And when I tell people that, they don't believe it. They're like, huh? Yes. Once I pull this off, they hang low. And so it's time for me to do it. And if I have the opportunity to get it done, I am definitely going to do it. So yes, I'm happy. I'm excited. Now, how come I was able to get another appointment so soon? Why is my doctor able to go ahead and get me processed? Because every time I go in, I done lost more weight. She's like, you are doing absolutely wonderful. She showed me my pictures last time, and I seen things that I never even seen before. My back looked so different. I never, you know how you don't just like take off your clothes and look at your back. You always look at yourself in the front like, I ain't got no whole bunch of, I ain't got no ass. How about that? I'm Native American. I don't got ass like that. Or I didn't. I've been working on these glutes. And I've been told I got some cheeks now. So I'm a little proud of my little booty workout. But that's not something I ever looked at. And I'd seen how much weight came out of my back. This is not for my, and that's the other thing. That's the motherfucking other thing. Why? Why anytime people ask me about my weight loss, which, don't get me wrong, now, I've lost weight plenty of times and I can never lose on my fupa. So, yes, the penniculectomy helped me a lot. The penniculectomy, you know what? I don't even wear underwear because this fupa was out of control. The fupa had the panties rolling down all the time. The fupa, and then the flat ass, them motherfuckers be sagging. Fuck that shit. I ain't wearing no drawers. I don't need no damn drawers. And fuck it. So, I've been wearing panties. I can look at my privates. I can see my privates. It's not hidden anymore. I have not been able to see, like, clear shot to my privates. My daughter, well, I ain't gonna tell her age, but I had my daughter in 91. And I've had a fupa ever since. I only had one child. I just did not have elasticity in my skin. So when you don't have elasticity, it just kind of collects and sags and builds. And if you ain't like doing what you need to do to continuously lose weight, which I had lost a lot of weight when she was little, but that fupa never went nowhere. I'm just going to say that. I don't understand, but it never went nowhere. I had a vaginal birth, and all that skin just sagged on down. That's it. Now, of course, I can make it look better when I'm losing weight and I look good and all that stuff. But I love my penniculectomy. But when people say anything about me losing weight, they always say, "What kind of weight loss surgery you have?" Excuse me, ma'am? Excuse me, ma'am? I didn't. I had a skin removal, and I can tell you about that. And I do. I talk about it. I tell people. I explain what happens. I explain my process, what can happen for them, how, what you have to do, da 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 da. So, like they didn't see all them videos. I mean, I was posting up videos every single day. Well, not every single day, but I was going to the gym 4 times a week. That's almost every day of the week. You know, you see me posting those. But it was a weight loss surgery that did it. No, it was me. But it also was Ozempic. I will not lie. So Ozempic helped me to lose. A friend of mine told me about Ozempic. She said that when she was on it, she had lost some weight. She was diabetic. Me and her were friends at work, and we used to walk all the time. And unfortunately, we don't work together anymore. I think she still walks. Anyway, that's not here nor there. Anyway, she told me about Ozempic. So I asked my doctor about it. My doctor said a lot of insurance does not cover it. Like I told you guys, my secondary insurance is through my tribe. Diabetes is a big thing for tribal members. So they had no problem with covering it. So I've been on Ozempic for, sheesh, I was on it before my surgery. That's what helped me to lose my first, my first 40 pounds. Remember when I said I lost about 40 pounds or whatever? And it was through eating. And that's because the Ozempic helps you to not be hungry. It helps you to crave less sugars. A lot of people have side effects with Ozempic. I didn't have problems with Ozempic. Ozempic went with my body. Yeah, I want to say in the beginning, I had a little bit of bathroom, but it didn't last. It only lasted for maybe the first month. And then it's just regulated itself in my body, and it's regulated me. And so, like I said, I've been steady working out, steady going through what I got to go through to lose weight. As far as take your Ozempic, watch what you eat, exercise. Those are your three key things for me. So I was watching a video the other day, and I'm going to put it up here. And this girl was like, "Oh, Ozempic is so hard. You got to watch for the clicks, and you got to do this. Wegovy just gives you a pen for each day." She just made it sound like it was really a hard thing. So I was like, let me come on here and first of all show you what the process is, because it ain't hard at all. And then let me tell you why I'm still on it. So yes, I've lost
drug who's called, I think it's pronounced Novo Nordisk, maybe that's how you pronounce it. That's the company who makes both Ozempic and Wegovy. They literally just repackaged it, honestly, and they made more of it. Ozempic is for diabetics. Wegovy is for people who are trying to lose weight. However, they are literally the same drug, but they are administered differently. Both is a once-a-week injection. The Ozempic pen has more than one shot in it. When you get Wegovy, it's got 4 single-dose pens in each dosage as you move up. So, like I said, it is administered differently than Wegovy. Wegovy is just clean and easy and simple. It's one pen. You press it into your thigh or your belly or your arm, and you're done. With the Ozempic, there's a certain amount of clicks that you have to do, and a push of a button, and a changing of a needle, and it's just so confusing, and it's easy to just waste the medicine.
weight. Yes, I'm not at a great, right now I'm at 203. I think I looked at the scale, 202 point something, so 203. I've been trying to get under 200, y'all. I've been trying to get under 200 for the longest. It just ain't happened yet. I stopped taking Ozempic for about 4 months. Just because I was like, I don't want to be sticking myself, because it is a needle. So I was like, I don't want to be sticking myself. No. So I gave it up. And plus, I'm working out. I don't need that. Nobody said, bitch, bye. I gained in those 4 months probably about 10 pounds. Now, that don't sound like a lot to anybody, I'm sure. But 4 months, that gain, plus I'm going to the gym regularly, plus I'm doing everything I can with my meals. Yeah, I had to watch it. I had to do something. So I asked my doctor, I said, can I go back on Ozempic? Is that something that happens? And she was like, yeah, I can put you back on it. You have it already covered through your insurance, so all I got to do is send you a new prescription. Okay. So I got right back on it. Less than a month later. No, not less than a, yeah, I want to say less than a month. Maybe just at a month. I was back to where I was before it happened. And, now I'm working out, so I do check my weight here and there. I try not to be one of those people who get on the scale every day. So I normally check it like once a week, once every 2 weeks or whatever. And like I said, I've been trying to get under 200. I've been at 213 forever. I'm so irritated. But I also got really, really sick last week. And I had a migraine out of this world. Oh my God, I don't know what the migraine came from. It ain't from this shit, nothing else. But the migraines was coming every day. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't get up. I couldn't open my eyes, nothing. And my back was on fire. It was horrible. Anyway, saying less. I got back on the Ozempic, lost the weight back, and just continued to lose weight. Now, the Ozempic has not helped me with, losing a whole bunch of weight. Like I said, I've been stuck for a long time. But it's helping me maintain my appetite. And so then I got to looking at a bunch of different doctor reviews. I can listen to somebody else, you know what I mean? I love that because I want to know real life. But I also want to hear what these doctors got to say. And the doctors were saying that once you get on Ozempic, it's something that you'll potentially be on for the rest of your life, no matter what. So when I think about that, what do I think?
And for those of you wondering, when do you stop? When is the pharmaceutical company that makes both Ozempic and Wegovy, it is their recommendation that people who are taking Wegovy, which is their weight loss drug, be on it for their lifetime. Because the way that it works is the dosage increases and then you get to what they call the maintenance dose, which is what they say you should take forever. And
is it worth it? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I feel so good. My body feels so good. Besides when I was sick, I have been in the gym regularly. I am looking amazing. I am proud of myself. I'm going to add my before and after pictures in this video, probably at the end. But yes, I 100% would be on Ozempic for the rest of my life, if that's what it took. Because one shot once a week over worrying about my weight, worrying about my health, worrying about diabetes coming back, worrying about all the other effects that weight gain brings. I don't want that. I don't want that for me. So I'm going to do what I have to do to take care of me. Now, how do you talk about that when your friends think, oh, you're good, you done lost all this weight, you don't need nothing else? Girl, I'm glad you think that. I appreciate your thoughts, but you don't know. You don't know what I know. So I thought I'd come on here and show y'all how easy Ozempic was, first of all. It does not hurt. It goes into whatever little fat pocket you put it into. People say you could put it in your thigh, you could put it in your stomach, you could put it in your arm. I've always only put it in my stomach just because my stomach was the biggest. It's getting a little hard to fund a little fat. But I'd rather it go there than anywhere else. So, when they send you the, where'd that go? Yeah. When they send you the Ozempic, it comes like this. It comes like this. This is the top. And you get this little box. As you see, this is the last dose. And these are for the needles. Let me wash my hands. Y'all, my ice maker went out on me. I'm so freaking irritated. This is my third one. It's like once a year, the ice maker will go out on me. I'm just frustrated. I hate, and you know, they like so every year I buy a little bit better one. I started off with one that was like $89.99. Then I went to one that was like $110. This time I think I paid like $140 or something. Like I said, a little bit more. Not like I was like, oh, let me get the $400 one. But still, the motherfucker should last more than a month. That's that Amazon shit. Anyway, I ain't gonna hate. But yeah, now I'm finna have to toss that baby out. Okay. So, I put the needle on. It's screwed on tight. You pull it off. It has a cover over the needle. You pull that off. And then you just wind the little dial. Now, if you see here, the dial goes straight to the number. The lady was talking about you have to listen for the clicks, and it's like 35 clicks. And I'm like, huh? I don't do that. Boop. Twist it. It's on where I need to go. I already got the lid off. Boop. And that's it. Put this back on top. There's that. Take that off. This will go in the sharps container. And that was my last needle, but it looks like I have more to go. So maybe I missed the dose. I hope not. But, well, it doesn't matter. It's too late to worry about it anyway. So I normally take a dose every Monday. You know, things happen every now and then where you forget. Like today. Today is after 5. And I'm just now taking it. Normally I do it in the morning. But anyway, it's in there. It's still Monday. You want to make sure you're consistent with the day that you apply it. And that's all. So, I love Ozempic. And I recommend Ozempic to anybody who can get it. So, if you have diabetes, they can offer it to you. If you look on the internet, you'll see there's thousands of videos about Ozempic and about the weight loss it helps people to get. Ozempic has been a topic for, a while now. And so it's all over the internet, all over TikTok, all over everything. So, yeah, I've been taking my Ozempic. I love my Ozempic, and I don't have a problem with it. Other people may say whatever they want to say, but I have not had those issues. I didn't have those problems with it for me. So, for me, it was great. Try it out. Don't listen to the negativity. If weight loss is what you want, if you want to lose weight, even if you just want to get your numbers in check. So it's a lot of people who are happy, because don't get me wrong, I was content. I wasn't cool with being my weight, which I think at my top weight I was around 2. I think it was about 279. I never went over 300, but I was a little butterball. And you know how you don't even see it until later on? So now I took this picture, and y'all, when y'all see this picture compared to my old picture, you're going to be like, girl, how you didn't see that? I didn't see it. I have a form of body dexterity, of course, or what's it called? Body image, something like that. You know what I'm trying to say, where you know, I just consistently still see myself as heavy. I've been heavy for so long. I've dealt with being heavy for so long. That's my mindset. I'm so happy to have lost weight. And so I'm happy to be able to show my body now. Be happy to be able to just enjoy it. You know how when they tell you, as you level up, you're going to lose people? Believe them. Believe them. Anyway, that's all I had to say for today. Love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks, you guys. I got more to add to this video, but yeah. Right now, that's all I really wanted to talk about was the Ozempic. I want to talk about my weight loss journey, my upcoming new surgery, and just checking in with y'all because I know it's been a minute. Mwah. Love y'all. Hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm coming on here. Hey, it's Lou, regardless. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am checking in with you guys. I really want to, I'm stuck in traffic, so I figured I'll start talking. So I have a video that I'm putting out about Ozempic. I have been using Ozempic since I was diagnosed with diabetes. Come on, man. Y'all on some bullshit now. Traffic be a trip. And people know they know better. See, I'm not going for all this bull crap. I ain't got time. I don't want to act up out here. Okay, so for real. Oh, I'm so tired today. So at work today, I volunteered at a food pantry. So we're helping people. They kind of do their own shopping through the food pantry. And I just help with handing out things. So I had to get the eggs, restock the eggs, So I was on the refrigerator department. And it was so rewarding, so sweet, but it was a lot of work. And the floors was concrete, my legs is hurting, I'm tired. But it was very rewarding. I was happy to do it, and will definitely volunteer again. Beautiful. Anyway, so like I was saying, I did a video on Ozempic, and I'm gonna release that tonight. But I wanted to add a few more things on it because I've had a change. So my doctor, I've been maintaining, and I've been using the same dose for, I want to say about a year now, I guess. So if you're not used to me, which most people aren't, well, let's get to know each other. So in 2019, right before everything shut down, or was it already shut down? It had already shut down. So before it shut down, my daughter was diagnosed with diabetes. And by her being diagnosed with diabetes, it kind of
made me think about my own health and what was going on, and some things were happening that made me wonder, damn, am I diabetic? And when I went and talked to my doctor about it, come to find out, she said, well, you've been pre-diabetic for a while, you're not diabetic as of yet. I said, well, ain't nobody saying nothing to me, you know what I mean? Well, your numbers are going up. Basically, my weight fluctuates, my numbers kind of fluctuate. So it wasn't a high alert, but whatever. Not even 2 months, maybe 3 months later, I was a full diabetic. I had been pre-diabetic for years. I didn't even know, but she looked back at my numbers and everything. And so I found out that that had been in my chart, but now I was diabetic. So when that happened, of course, it scared me into action. So with that, when my daughter was diagnosed, she was hospitalized because of her diabetes. Her numbers were so high. Luckily, I didn't have it as severe. See, that's what I'm talking about. Just people not even knowing how to drive. This is the shit that get on your goddamn nerves. You've been going slow all this time. Ain't nobody in front of you. Fuck. Anyway, excuse me. I digress. Anyway, so I started working out. I didn't know anything about Ozempic. I started working out. I started really getting my numbers down. It scared me because it scared me when I heard about it from my daughter. So it really scared me for myself as well. So I started working out. I think I lost like 30 pounds. I got my numbers underway, and it only took me about, I'm gonna say about 4 months, 5 months. And then I kind of was teetering a little bit, and it just regulated itself after that. So once I lost the weight, it was cool. I just kept on just watching what I was eating, doing, what's that called? Intermittent fasting. I started walking and just, trying to do better. So with that, I lost the weight, got my numbers back under control, and was kind of okay. Except for I didn't continue to lose weight. I just kind of was there. But I was no longer technically diabetic. And because, you never get rid of diabetes. It can be dormant. It can, you can be fine. I can be out of diabetic, whatever's. But once you have it, you really always have it. But as long as you maintain your, blood levels as well as your weight, then you're kind of okay. So that's kind of where I was at. So I was doing that for a while. I had talked to my doctor about different stuff. I have been having back pains for a long time, so I was already working on that, which is how I ended up, my doctor referred me to get a breast reduction. Well, when I went to talk, as you know, I had my penniculectomy. The doctor suggested that I got the penniculectomy first. So I did get that. And with that, it kind of bursted me up as well again to really want to get in shape, really want to lose weight, and just do better. So I've been all along, this was 2019, 2020, we were in full COVID. Of course, when we're in COVID and whatever, you're unable to go to the gym, we weren't able to do anything. So I kind of maintained that weight for all of COVID. So moving into 2021, 22, when things start opening back up, I was able to start exercising more. And again, I just been watching my weight and really trying to maintain that. And I was good with that, but I wasn't losing weight. I kind of was stuck. And so a friend of mine who also had diabetes, I was talking to her, and she said, you know what? My doctor gave me Ozempic, and it really helped me lose some weight. And I was like, okay, maybe I'll ask my doctor about it, And I don't know where that voice just came from. So I talked to my doctor, and she was like, yeah, a lot of insurances don't cover it, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, I have my work insurance, plus I have tribal insurance because I'm Native American. Between the two, somebody gonna pay for this and we're gonna get it done. So she prescribed it for me, and she gave me the smallest dosage, the 0.25 to get started. I kind of went over all of that in my other video, so I don't want to repeat myself. So I've been working out, I've been losing weight, I done got myself all the way down to where one thing I didn't talk about in that other video that I don't believe I talked about was there was a time when I kind of stopped taking the Ozempic. I'm really not a medicine person. I don't like to take medicine. And mind you, I hate needles, and this is a shot. So that was one of the first ones. I was like, I've been maintaining, I'm good, I'm working out, I don't need that. Well, I stopped taking the Ozempic, and I started picking up weight just a little bit. But I knew because I was working out, I was still watching what I was eating. It didn't seem like I should be picking up weight. So it was like, wait a minute. I don't weigh myself all the time, or I wasn't back then. Now I'm weighing myself more. I weigh myself about once every 2 weeks or so. And today when I get home, I am going to weigh myself, and I want to take measurements because I called in last week or week before last, something. Anyway, yesterday was my first dose. So I talked to my doctor, and I said, after that time when I wasn't losing weight or whatever, she put me back on it. She put me back on just a regulating Ozempic number, I guess. I was taking 1 milligram once a week, and I was on that for about a year. And it really did just kind of help me suppress my appetite. A lot of people had different side effects. I didn't have a lot of side effects from it, so I like Ozempic. For me, Ozempic was more of it kind of maintained my weight. I didn't see like large numbers dropping, or I didn't feel like, I knew I was working out. I knew I was watching what I was eating, but I also was taking the Ozempic. So not to say that the Ozempic wasn't helping, because it definitely was. When I wasn't taking it, even though I was doing all of the same things, I wasn't losing weight. And so that's what helped me get back and start having a pretty solid, weight loss, like a couple pounds a week. Now for speed it on up, like I said, I've been back on that for, I've been steady for, I want to say about 8 months to a year. So for the last, I want to say 2 to 3 months, I've been working out pretty consistent, pretty hard. I will say that I haven't been eating as good as I was before, but I still haven't been eating enough to where I felt like I should be gaining weight. And so I've been stuck and plateaued, and I'm talking about working out at least 3 to 4 times a week. Really not eating minimal diet. So I'm not like dieting hardcore or anything, but I'm not eating over 2,000 calories a day. I'm not even eating over 1,500. I'm eating about 1,500 a day. So I'm eating well. I'm just not, I don't know how to explain that. But anyway, so for the last like 2 or 3 months, I noticed that I'm not losing. And I'm steady working out. Everybody keeps saying, muscle weighs more than fat and blah, 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 blah. Whatever they want to say. I don't care. I don't want to hear that. For me, my goal was to get under 200. And I wasn't getting there. So I called my doctor, and I've been watching all of these videos on Ozempic because I knew I was doing my video. I wanted to do research, and the more I watched, the more I learned that there is another dose. That's the 2 milligrams that you go to. And so I called and I asked my doctor. I said, hey, I've been on this same prescription for all of this time. I've kind of phased it out, and I haven't been losing any weight. and blah, blah, blah. So she just prescribed me the higher dose. Now that higher dose is 2 milligrams, I believe. I'm gonna check. I'm walking into my house right now. Yesterday was my first dose. And I say all that to say is because I want to get my numbers. I also want to do a couple of pictures. And I'm going to get my numbers. I want to get weight, measurements, and then I want to start tracking. So what I'm tracking is I want to see if it starts increasing or starts working on my metabolism to help me to lose the weight again or start losing again. And then so I can, let you guys know where I'm at. I'm sorry, I just went blank for a second. Anyway, so like I said, I just moved into a different PIN number. I'm going to tell you guys that PIN. I'm going to give you guys my numbers. I'm going to take some pictures. We're going to see where we're at. And then I'm going to do a weekly check-in with you guys about the new 2 milligram and see if that starts increasing my weight loss or helping me with losing weight. But remind you, I am still going to be working out. I am still going to be going to the gym. I am still going to be watching what I eat. So it will not just be from Ozempic alone. But the Ozempic is what helps you to maintain that full feeling, so you're not hungry all the time. And that's kind of where what I need help with is just really taking that satiated feeling away from me. So I'm going in the house right now. I got a couple of errands I got to go do, and then I want to hit the gym. And after that, later on tonight, we'll do measurements. So I'll see you guys at the gym, and all right.
Who already love wearing cozy slides. Over 50,000 people worldwide are raving about their new super thick sandals and slides. Once you place the order, it will get delivered to your door for free.
Okay. So here I am. I was going to show you my scar. And here's my scar right here. Right here. My belly button. Of course, I still got my stretch marks. They ain't going nowhere. They are still my friends. But yeah, you see how good the scar looks? I love it. Very appreciative, very appreciative. But that's where we're at. Okay. So I just weighed myself. That's 204. So I'm almost there. But like I said, I've been stuck for the longest. So 204 is where I'm at right now. And then we're going to do our measurements.